Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a weekly reading for you for the week starting August 14th, 2017. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, you know this already, but these are general readings. That means they're not going to apply to everyone. Keep an open mind, take away what does make sense. Watch your moon and rising sign readings, and for a private reading specific just for you, or if you want to look at all the special price readings currently on offer, the links to my website are in the description box below. Okay, Pisces, it looks like you're scared of something for nothing. That's the first thing that I'm getting. I'm just going to take you through the cards here. Just show you the cards and tie the messages together, okay? I've been going one by one until now, but with this, it's like put them together. So I'm going to put them together. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Justice card. I think Aquarius just had the Justice card at the bottom of the deck as well. And I really shuffled these cards. So the Justice card here, what I'm getting for you with the Justice card is fate, very karmic week, karmic blessings coming in, karmic lessons coming in as well. Also a week where you're going to have to make a decision, and it may be something that involves a long time to come, you know, something that influences or colors your life for years to come. It may be a decision to say yes to something, or it may be a decision to say goodbye and turn away from something, okay, with this Justice card, because you're weighing up your options. You have to weigh up your options, do pros and cons, but then there will need to be a cut, okay? A cut will need to be made. Use your wisdom. You have your wisdom. You know what you need to do, okay? You just have to make sure you do things properly, legally, ethically, whenever you have the Justice card in your reading, because you're creating karma and you're reaping karma at the same time. Could be a focus on an air sign for some of you, Libra in particular, Sun, Moon, or Rising, for better or for worse, or a week where you're dealing with the legal system, legal paperwork, officials, I'm also getting government for some of you, attorneys, courts, anything like that as well. And it's a week for commitments as well, okay? So as you're coming into the week, we have the Devil card. What I'm getting with the Devil card here is you have this choice to make. You've been thinking about it. You've been making it worse and worse and worse in your head by overthinking it. You're thinking about the worst case scenarios. It would be a choice that takes you out of your comfort zone, that takes you out of a cycle you've been in. And it's like it's tempting, but at the same time, you're afraid of what if you say yes, okay? For others of you, this is about a cycle you've been in where it's been toxic, it's been making you feel powerless. Okay, I don't want to say worthless, but that's the word that I heard. Like your hands are tied, like there's no way out. And the Justice card is here to tell you that, no, you can make a choice. You can free yourself from this. And for others of you, this is putting an end to this cycle, because you got the lesson. Now you know the lesson. Now you know your own worth. You know that you deserve respect. You know that you deserve what you deserve. And you're acting accordingly. And you're putting a difficult, toxic cycle, addictive situation, relationship, job, a bad habit behind you. So that's awesome, okay? That's really, really good. What the week is about for you, we have the Two of Cups. See, there's nothing to be afraid of. So this is about if you are dealing with, you know, getting yourself out of a difficult, toxic situation that's been going on for ages. The Two of Cups here says there is someone that you can rely on. It can be your attorney that's going to be a true friend to you almost. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be your spouse, your partner. It's going to help you through this. Okay, you're going to be fine. You're coming out of it. You're going to be fine. For others of you, it's about saying yes to an offer, whether that's a job offer, an offer to take on a different role than what you were going for, an offer to take on more responsibility, an offer to date someone, an offer to be with someone, to live with someone, to marry someone. Okay. I feel like you're going to take it around midweek. You're going to say yes. I feel that you may have been overthinking this situation. I feel that you may have been focusing on the things you would have to give up or sacrifice to make this work, but you're taking your time and you're thinking about it, and actually you're realizing it's more about what this is going to be bringing in for you and manifesting into your life, as opposed to what you're giving up. Okay, so I feel like there's been the wrong kind of a focus with the devil. It's like, oh, but I would have to sacrifice this, my freedom, my independence, my whatever. Okay, if I say yes to this, I would be making a lot of sacrifices, and that's the wrong way to look at it. Okay, that's where we put ourselves in a position of like a victim, when, you know, it's actually something really great that is trying to be offered to us, trying to come into our lives. And I feel like the fog is clearing with the Justice card. Maybe you're talking to a friend, maybe you're talking to an expert, maybe you're talking to an attorney or anything like that, or someone who's just very balanced, very grounded, and always gives sound advice. And they're saying, you're overthinking it, you're afraid of something that's never going to happen, or you're just looking at things in the wrong way. This is awesome. What are you doing? It's like a wake-up call, okay? You're saying yes with the 2 cups, and the 9 of Pentacles is, that's the way to go. This is rewards, this is abundance, this is your needs being met, fulfilled, okay? Material, emotional, financial, anything like that, okay? It's celebration, it's abundance, it's a new path. For some of you, this is about working for yourselves, going into a business with your spouse or a friend, and it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. It's a complicated situation. I don't want it to turn into something bad. Then you have a clear, honest conversation with your friend, and it's like, you know what, we're going to make it a priority that it doesn't turn to anything complicated, okay? And you're on your way, and it's awesome. For others, this is about letting a friend help you get yourself out of a toxic situation, okay? Letting someone who truly cares for you help you out of a toxic situation. And then the 9 of Pentacles sees you being free from that and doing excellent, okay? Excellently, if that's a word. You're happy, you're free, you realize you already have everything you need. You don't need that other person, you don't need that job, you don't need that money, you don't need what they were providing you with or promising you. You're doing just fine on your own, and you're much happier. Okay, so this is awesome. Really, really awesome. And I just get the sense of, once you either talk to this friend or you come to the realization, to the clarity on your own, it's like, what was I afraid of? What was I afraid of? This is awesome. I can do this. This is nothing. So let's look around these cards and see what else is going on. So let's look around the Devil card. So the 7 of Swords and 8 of Swords. So it's like not facing the truth of a situation, you know, or someone getting inside your head and kind of making you see things in the wrong way, making you feel stuck, bound. You have no choice. You have to stay there. You're stuck there. You can't do anything to turn things around, but that's a lie, okay? And for others, it's about seeing yourself in this way and kind of running away from facing the truth that, you know what, actually, no, it's not. It's a different situation. It's not how I'm looking at things. It's a little different. And the Ace of Swords, it's about the clarity that comes to you, and the cutting of ties, the severing of ties, once you have that clarity. And it could be that an air sign helps you do that. You're stuck with an air sign, or an air sign is trying to hold you back, or it's a Capricorn or Earth sign individual that's trying to hold you back and make you feel powerless. Or it's your own thoughts with the 8 of Swords, okay? It's your own thoughts, and maybe an air sign or an earth sign helps you clear that up, okay? And it's like, okay, now that I see things exactly for what they are, now that I'm in touch with reality again, I can do this. This is fine. This is good. Let's look around the 2 of Cups here. What is around the 2 of Cups for Pisces? Knight of Pentacles, the Justice card again, and the Devil again. Oh boy. So what I'm getting with this is also tests. Karmic lessons and tests. Someone from your past that was either an obsession, it was definitely a toxic situation, a codependent situation to say the least. That person may be trying to come back, offer a reconciliation, offer let's get back together, offer to make amends, Okay, you may have divorced this person already or broken up with this person already. Because I feel like they're trying to come back. The Knight of Pentacles with the Justice card and the Devil. And it's like, you know better, but what are you going to do? Are you going to say yes to getting back into this vicious cycle, hoping that the other person is going to do what they say? Or are you going to use your wisdom, draw on everything you've learned from this entire situation, either test this person, test the hell out of them to make sure that they mean what they say, or just sever ties once and for all and say, seriously, I've moved on. I moved on. Good luck to you. I've learned my lesson. I don't need you anymore. I don't need the situation. I'm not bound to it anymore. I've moved on. Okay? While for others of you, it's going to be a choice of, do you stay with the same person? Do you go with a different person that's trying to come into your life that's a lot better for you? Do you do the right thing, or do you go for the tempting and the quick reward type of energy? Because again, you're creating karma. So just be mindful of that, okay? And it could also be that a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, you know, all bad. It could be that a Capricorn is trying to offer you a genuine, sound partnership. And you have to make a decision in terms of, is that what you want? Do you believe this person? Do you trust this person? Is that your lesson? Learning to trust, learning to open up to another person. But for others of you, I do feel like this is also about a clarifying conversation of talking to someone who's been oppressive, an obsession, an addiction, or you for them, and you may be briefly reconnecting with them to say, okay, I forgive you, I forgive myself, I release the situation, okay? And if you're worried, if this is about taking on a new job or taking on another job, and you're worried of what that's going to do to the balance of your life, the message here is you can balance things, okay? As long as you make that conscious decision not to get swept away by the money or the temptation or the whatever's glittering, and just stay practical, stay grounded. Remember why you're doing what you're doing, okay? Be fair. This is a great opportunity, and you really have nothing to worry about. You know, you're stronger than you think. You're not such, you know, such a kind of fable-willed person that you may see yourself as, or someone else is trying to tell you that you know, you don't have a lot of willpower. You're going to give in to whatever. That's not true. That's really not true. So be careful who you listen to, and be careful not to listen to your own ego and your own fears, okay? And then the Nine of Pentacles. What's around the Nine of Pentacles? The King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. See, if it's about taking on another role or another responsibility, you got this. You can do this. It's going to be a piece of cake. It's going to be easy for you. It's part of what you're meant to do anyway, okay? With the King of Swords here and the Six of Cups, it's part of what you're meant to do anyway. For others of you, this is about, you've reached the stage of the Nine of Pentacles. You've recovered and you're doing very well. And then there's the past knocking at your door. And what do? Do you choose the past, or do you choose to stay focused, determined, continue to move forward just as you've been doing? Do you hear this person out, or maybe you don't trust this person, or you don't trust yourself when it comes to this person, in which case, do you put yourself in that position, or do you say, thank you, I appreciate it, I don't need it, okay, wish you all the best, bye-bye. It's about tough choices, or the choices that may seem tough, but once you do them, it's like, once you make those choices, it's like, what was I afraid of? This is the right thing to do, okay? And for others, it's definitely about balancing out family with work, and you're doing awesome. Balancing out your relationship with work, you're doing awesome. Balancing out your life purpose or your business with a new job, new situation, and you're doing awesome. Okay? And it may very well be that you have to choose between a Capricorn or Earth sign and an air sign, and that's your choice. And you're probably going to have history with one of these two, or both of them. You're going to have some history with, potentially. And you're going to be making your choice in terms of what is best for me. What is the healthy thing to do, the right thing to do. Okay, I'm not going to go for the temptation. I'm not going to go for the passion and the lust and you know, all that shines is not gold, or that glitters is not gold, because I've learned from past situations. I know not to do that. We have the Justice card twice and the Devil card twice. So it's going to be a choice between the right thing to do that may take more work, more time, or the tempting here and now, go for it, big promises, win big overnight type of thing. Or using your wisdom, or going on desire and lust and passion. And you're going to have to use your wisdom and do what's right for you, okay? But it's definitely a lesson. It's definitely a karmic lesson, and it's probably the longest video I've done for a weekly, but it's a big lesson here, so I hope that I can help guide you through it, okay, if you're dealing with these energies. If you're doing really well after you've gotten yourself out of a bad situation, the message is, do you really want to go back? Or, you know, what have you learned from it? Do you really want to go back? And for others, it's about not seeing yourself as a powerless person, or, you know, where you don't have willpower, or you're going to be overwhelmed, or you've got this. You've got this. You're good. Okay? And with any new relationships, it's about not repeating the past. Absolutely. It's about taking it slow, nice and easy, doing things the right way, not jumping into anything too quickly, not going too fast. Okay? A balanced approach is the way forward to where you can have your happily ever after. Okay? So there you have it. That's your reading. I'm going to leave it at that. If you're dealing with these energies, I hope the reading helps you. Let me know how the cards apply to you if they do. But thank you for your support. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment if you want to show support for my work, and I appreciate it. Have a wonderful week. Make the best of it. Do the right thing. It's going to be awesome. And I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.